All right, welcome back, sports fans. This video is for Dave Gardner. He wanted me to share a little bit about my setup. And what I do is, once I've got the players laid out, I start with the quarterback. So I have the quarterback down here, and I'm using San Francisco as an example. So I have Montana, he's the starting quarterback. And then I lay my running backs out, and what I do is based on their attempts for the season. Roger Craig was the #1 back, so I lay him out first. And then Joe Cribbs had the second most carries. And then just to eliminate substitutions during the game, I go ahead and have a third back, sometimes a fourth back. And then I put my receivers, and I stack them in the order of which they caught passes. Now I have them numbered based on receptions. And so on my pad over here, you can see I've got, Roger Craig caught the most passes, so he's the first receiver to be targeted. Jerry Rice is second. Rathman is third. Wilson, Frank, and then Clark. Now, some people will just, they'll put Cribbs out, and you got Craig, your halfback, you got Rathman, your fullback, and then they'll put, their wideouts and their tight end. And then like Dwight Clark would be put to the side and then brought in, and you just have your 6 main guys laid out that you're going to be running the ball and throwing to. But the reason I do it the way I do it is I go ahead and put Clark in my stack because he is the third wide receiver that would come in on third down plays. I go ahead and put Joe Cribbs. I just eliminate the substitutions is basically what I'm doing. And so that's really my setup there. I have Montana, I have the quarterback, my runners, and my receivers. And then to the side of the field, to my left is always the away team. And I'll have their special teams unit laid here. I have their defense here. The offensive line is up here. And then all of my backups are here. And then I would do the same to the right side of the field for the home team. And you need... I know there's a lot of people who say, you only use these cards. You buy all this pack of cards and you only use these. But if you play APBA correctly, that's not true. Because if Ronnie Lott intercepts a pass, Ronnie Lott is graded individually. See, one of the things I like about APBA, and one of the things I like about having all the cards, is that when you have turnovers, and let's face it, you're going to have probably on average at least 3 turnovers a game between fumbles and penalties in both teams. Let's just say it averages to 3. So you may have a fumble. Roger Craig may fumble the ball, and Bubba Paris, the offensive tackle, may recover. Well, I've got to use Bubba Paris, who has been carded based on any fumble returns, any interception returns, block kick returns. He's been individually rated for what he did in real life. And my point is, and I have other football games. I have Stratomatic. I have Fast Action Football. I have Fast Drive Football. Many other games, when it comes to fumble returns and interception returns, you just get a generic. You get a 2 to 12 roll. It doesn't matter who the player is. in APBA, these players are individually rated. So if Ronnie Lott did not return an interception for a touchdown, then he's going to be carded where he doesn't return one for a touchdown. And so you're going to need these cards. You do use them. And if you think about a baseball game, most baseball games, you get what, 30 cards? Well, you're only using 9 of them in a game. And you say, no, you use the other ones too. You may bring in a relief pitcher. You may have a pinch hitter. So now you're up to what? You're going to use 11, 12 guys out of 30? You still aren't even using half the cards. So I don't understand what the big deal is about having every player carded when these players, even the ones you use rarely, are individually rated for fumble returns, interception returns. And so I just think it makes it more realistic than just having a generic, you say, oh, Ronnie Lott intercepted the ball. Let me roll it. It's a 12. Oh, he returns it for a touchdown. And Ronnie Lott didn't even return an interception for a touchdown in real life. Well, he may, if you're using a generic return chart. But when you've got Ronnie Lott individually rated for interceptions, then he's going to come out to his average of what he returned. So this is my setup, and that's my rant about all the cards, everybody being carded. It is true, you're going to use these guys the most, but in a football game, those are the guys that get the attention. Those are the guys that get the accolades. And those are the guys that make the game go. So that's how I set it up, Dave. I can't wait for you to get the APBA football game and try it out. I hope you enjoy it. Even if you don't, that's fine. APBA works for me. I think one of the reasons, I think a lot of people they like strategy. They want to make the decisions. For me, when I play sports sims, I don't want to make decisions. I kind of want to play it as if I'm watching the game and it's unfolding. And that's what the APBA basic game does in football and in baseball. I don't have to make those decisions. I don't care about defensive strategies and alignments and 2 tight ends, 3 wide receivers on offense. I don't care about that when I'm watching a football game. I just want to watch it and enjoy it and see the outcome. And that's what APBA Basic allows me to do. So for me, this is the perfect game. Can't get any better. For other people, no, they're not going to like it because they want more decision-making and process. But if you're looking for a game where you just kind of sit back, you feel involved because you're rolling the dice, but you're just watching the game and watching what happens, then this will be a perfect game for you. This is APBA 66er, and we will talk to you again soon.